Let's take a closer look at what was driving the action as we headed into the close. We'll start with Abigail.
Well, a big gainer on the day, Scarlett, and on the week. In fact, the third best stock for the S&P 500 this week. HarleyDavidson, ticker HOG, up more than 13%. And this is a one-year chart. And here's the last week of action. You see that really bullish action, the best week since October of 2016. Caroline was just talking about the S&P 500 best 7 days or longest winning streak since 2017. Oil 2017. Here's an individual stock back above that 200-day moving average. North Coast this week said that the first quarter sales could come in better. Channel checks are suggesting that. But Emma, take a look at the 200-day moving average over the last year. HarleyDavidson unable to get above it. It will be interesting to see whether or not it can. They do report earnings later this month, Emma.
Abigail, I'm also taking a look at one of the best performing stocks on the S&P 500 this week, and that's Delta. Delta actually on a 9-day winning streak. That's the longest streak for Delta since 2008, and it's put in more than 17% worth of gains in that time. The stock really taking off, though, on Tuesday when the company offered an upbeat outlook on its first quarter earnings. They also said they were renewing their partnership with Amex. That partnership drove some $3.4 billion in revenue last year. Delta also getting a lift from the continued grounding of Boeing 737 MAX jets. Remember, Delta does not operate any of those 737 models. The stock could have further room to rally next week when we get the full first quarter earnings report from Maine.
All right, thanks, Emma. Well, I'm taking a look at a company called Duluth Holdings. This is an apparel maker. It's actually the second biggest decliner today in the NASDAQ composite, down about 25% after a pretty bad earnings report. Keep in mind, this is an apparel company. It only has about 46 stores out there, but it got its starts basically selling tool belts and a lot of workwear, and it's been trying to expand from that into sort of more casual outdoor wear, kind of similar to what you would find at REI or at Patagonia, and it seems to have stumbled a little bit. Some of its product offerings just not really connecting with consumers the way they did in the past. The company has also spent a lot on advertising. You might know them best from a lot of those quirky commercials featuring that angry beaver and some of the pole dancing fat guys that they have in their commercials. But they're trying to move beyond that, appeal more to women. On the conference call today, most of the executives did acknowledge some of the problems, said that they have a whole slew of new products, sizes, colors, other things that are supposed to appeal to a broader audience, including a lot more plus sizes for their women audience.